Alrighty, perfect. Okay, well, this week we're in chapter 3, and I've got question 6 here, and I believe it's going to look a little different than everybody else's, but same basic idea here with the same general formatting of words and putting them into the journal entry worksheet. So for, I guess, our first part of this, it says the depreciation on the company's wind turbine equipment for the year is $6,800. And so our first step here is to put in the depreciation expense equipment, and we're going to debit that for $6,800. And right underneath it, we're going to put the accumulated depreciation equipment, and we're going to credit that for $6,800. And we'll go ahead and record that entry. Now on the second step, we're going to have to do a little bit of subtraction here, but we're going to go ahead and in the first part of our journal entry, we're going to put our insurance expense, and on the second line we're going to go ahead and put in the prepaid insurance, because it says here prepaid insurance account for the solar panels at a $3,800 debit balance at December 31st before adjusting for the costs of any expired coverage. Analysis of prepaid insurance shows that $1,500 of unexpired insurance coverage remains at the end of the year. So we're going to pull open our calculator here. I'm going to clear that real quick. But we're going to do 3,800 minus 1,500. And that's what we're going to put for both for the credit of the prepaid insurance and as well as the debit for our insurance expense. So 2,300 is what we're going to put here, and 2,300 here as well, and we'll go ahead and record that entry. Alright, this third step is we've got the company received $8,400 cash in advance for sustainability consulting work. As of December 31st, 1/3 of the sustainability consulting work has been performed. So we're going to need to do a little bit more math here. First things first, we're going to put our unearned, our unearned revenue on the top line because we will be debiting that. And on our second line, we're going to put services revenue because that will be our credit. And so we'll pull open our calculator once again, and we're going to go ahead and do 8,400 divided by 3 because we're doing 1/3 of the sustainability. And our answer is going to be 2,800. We're going to debit that for the unearned revenue and credit it for the services revenue. So here we're going to put 2,800, and here 2,800. And we'll record that also. Alright, our fourth one says as of December 31st, $3,000 in wages expense for the organic produce workers has been incurred but not yet paid. So we've got our wage expense. Our wage expense on the top line, because that we're going to debit that for 3,000, and below it we're going to put wages payable. And that one we will put as a credit for 3,000, and we'll record that one. And then in the last one it says as of December 31st, the company has earned but not yet recorded $580 of interest revenue from investments in socially responsible bonds. The interest revenue is expected to be received on January 12th. So on our top one, we're going to put interest receivable. Oops, if I can get it right there. Interest receivable. And we are going to debit that for 580. And in the next line, we're going to put interest revenue. and we will credit that one for 580. And we can record that. And to check our work, we can just come up here, press that, and our answer is complete and correct. So that is that, and we're just gonna make sure to do the right math and put in the correct debit and credit amounts, making sure they always match up. But thanks for watching. If you have any questions, reach out in the comments below.